So today we lost one of the biggest legends, I guess you could say, ever, of our time. One of the most recognizable, powerful, inspirational voices, Whitney Houston. She died today at the age of 48. Far as what caused her to pass away and what all going on, everything, I guess right now is still unsure, being under investigation. She died today, so a lot of the world is shocked at her untimely death, because it's like, wow, she's one of those artists that you just feel like she can't die. Like Michael Jackson, like when he died, it was like, he can't die, like never, ever, you know what I mean? But I guess it just brings you back to reality that no matter how much money you got and how good your voice is, or how good your deeds are, or whatever, that at the end of the day, your heart beats and pumps just like everybody else's. So today, that was a shocker. I looked on my Facebook and I just seen, Whitney Houston died, and I was like, this must be fake. And then I kept looking and researching. I was like, oh man, I guess she did pass away. Like, this is a shocker. So with that being said, I'm sure the Grammys is going to be a little different this year. I'm sure they were already going to probably do like a Etta James and maybe a Don Cornelius dedication, but I guess now they got to do Whitney too. So I guess the Grammys I bet they rushing and trying to figure out how they gonna plan all this stuff. That all this stuff is just happening all around. When the Grammys is getting ready to premiere. I know her daughter and Bobby Brown, I'm sure as well, and her mother, you know what I mean? I just hope and pray that they just make it through this hard time, and I just hope God just sees them through, you know what I mean? And I want to send all my condolences, prayers, everything to the family, and, just losing somebody isn't easy. But one thing that I said something on Facebook that I guess ruffled a few feathers. I guess some people didn't like, but I mean, I don't really care. If you don't like it, you can delete me off of Facebook or Twitter or whatever. It really doesn't make me any difference. I don't trip. The world still goes around. I said a comment to let me make sure I say it right. I said, well, since Whitney Houston died, I guess Beyonce has been put on the back burners. Blue Ivy who, LOL. No one cares about them baby pictures anymore. Now, what I'm simply saying is, by Whitney Houston passing, nobody cares about these Blue Ivy pictures no more. Big fucking whoop-de-doo. I'm sorry, Whitney Houston over Trump all of Beyonce's shit. Like, nobody cares about that right now. You know what I mean? And I guess some people got upset and felt like I was trying to compare both of them or something, which I don't understand. I don't see how you comprehended that, but whatever. I'm just stating the facts and just being truthful. Yesterday it was Blue Ivy this and Blue Ivy that. Oh, she's so cute, she's pretty. I'm glad she ain't got her daddy features and all that, or ooh, she look old, or that ain't their baby, or whatever. It was all kind of, everybody had their $2.30 to say about it. You know what I mean? Whatever. And, for the most part, pretty much figured they would probably talk about Blue Ivy for the rest of the week or whatever, and the Grammys or whatever. But now that Whitney Houston died, child, them pictures is gone. Nobody cared. They came and went. Now everybody want to know what's going on with Whitney Houston. They want to know what's going on. How did she die? Why was Ray J? How did Ray J discover she was, dead? Which I'm wondering. I didn't even know they were still together. Did y'all? Because I didn't. I didn't know they was still messing around or friends or whatever. But because I could have sworn last time I read something, he was cutting up or something. But anyways, You know, I'm sure there's all kind of speculations. Was she on drugs? Did she overdose? You know, we don't know right now. Like I said earlier in the video, they're still investigating. But I don't understand why some of these people live and breathe Beyonce, or a lot of these stars, but especially Beyonce. It's like, y'all act like these stars are y'all God or something. I'm sorry, but none of these stars and celebrities is my God. My God is the man that lives upstairs, that looks up high and that lives up high and looks down low, okay? That's my Jesus. Jesus Christ is my God. I'm sorry. I love Beyonce. I like Beyonce. I like Rhianna. One of my favorite all-time artists is Janet Jackson. Love Whitney Houston as well. You know what I mean? But I don't live and breathe them, you know what I mean? And some people take it too far, like they personally know them. I'm sorry. Beyonce, none of these celebrities give a fuck about you. I'm sorry. You can support them all you want, but they don't give two shits about you. You see, Beyonce and Jay-Z got their organization together. They made over like $120-something million combined, and they only gave their organization $6,000. That lets you know right there, they don't give a fuck about that, about you, us. You know what I mean? Y'all sit up there and be up their ass. I hate, like Nicki Minaj, she making all this bullshit ass music and y'all just up there eating it alive like, oh yes, give it to me. No, it's bullshit. Stupid hoe, sit your ass down. You a stupid hoe for making this song. You know what I mean? To me, if you're going to be a diehard fan, a diehard fan is being the most gut-punching truth. If the song sucks, tell your artist. But a lot of y'all live for the artist so much, they can sing about Crayolas and grits, and you would think that's just the shit, and it's not. A real fan is going to say, hey, no, I don't like that. I don't want to hear that from you. Or I think you can do better. Why don't you go back to the drawing board? Like Monica and Brandy. I'm sorry. I hate that song, It All Belongs to Me. It's maybe cool for an album filler, but for y'all to come back out into the music industry to sing and it's slow as hell, I'm sorry. And you pick Rico Love. Rico Love is a cool producer. I'm not saying he's not a bad producer, because yes, he has made hits for a lot of people, but you should have got with Missy, or Timbaland. Hell, you should have went back to Rodney Jerkins, who made the first hit. Who else? Polo would have gave y'all a good ass one. You saw what he did for Keisha Cole and Monica. I'm sure he would have gave Brandy and Monica a good one. Come to the drawing board, man. Y'all got to do better. And you know what I mean? But I'm a true fan. I'm telling you what I don't like. Of course, I've seen other videos where people gave their 2 and 3 cents. They don't like it either. And then some do. You know what I mean? I know you can't please everybody, but if you got more no's than yeses, then maybe it really is the song it's not it. You need to go back to the drawing board, because that ain't it. Maybe you should have let some fans listen to it first to see what they think. To me, the song really sounds like a Brandy song, you know what I mean? And she could do that song all by herself. Monica really didn't need to chime in on that song at all. You know what I mean? But back to what I'm saying is, stop living and breathing for these artists, you know what I mean? They're human just like us. You know what I mean? And it's getting out of control that, you guys are just, I don't understand it. Especially gay folks, you know what I mean? Gay dudes that just live and breathe for Rhianna and Beyonce and Janet and all this. This is just like, it's gotten crazy. I don't understand it. But that's all I had to say, you know what I mean? I hate that, I was really in shock that Whitney Houston is gone. And, I really was still rooting for her, wanting her. I was hoping she would come out with another album, you know what I mean? I think we had a movie, lined up, and she was supposed to sign up. I heard she signed up again for the Waiting to Excel sequel. I was hoping she would, still go even further than what she already have. But she has made a lot of history and a lot of accomplishments in her years of, being, a celebrity or entertainer or whatever you want to call it. It's just shocking, that, she's still so young, and I feel like she still has so much to do. And it's like, why all the good celebrities, like, die early. Like, why don't some of these whack ass, like Ozzy Osbourne, he's old as shit. Why he ain't died? You know what I mean? I don't wish death on nobody. I'm just kind of being funny, so please don't be commenting like, oh my god, I can't believe I just. I'm just saying, but it's like, why you still here? You old as dust. Like, why you should have been left. You know what I mean? But I digress. Comment on below. Subscribe to my Twitter. My Twitter is Talkinishwitchris. On my Twitter, I haven't made a Facebook page for this just yet, which I will, so look out for that. I'll put the link up for that. Right now, just follow my Twitter, Talkinishwitchris. Repost, retweet me, you know, share it through your friends, email it, whatever. You know, I'm trying to get my name out there. I'm trying to get myself a little bit more popular. I'm working on trying to get a co-host and coming up with better subjects about things. So look out for that. But yeah, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think. Deuces.